Hi, my name's Dennis from ONGC, and in today's video we're going to have a look at version history within SharePoint Online. Version history is a really great feature of SharePoint Online, and in essence it'll maintain a version log of every change or modification made to a file that's being stored in SharePoint Online. This version log will maintain for roughly 500 versions, which can give you a pretty long time to go back on any file that's been changed. If you're doing this with a Microsoft Office file, being things like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or anything in the Office suite, the ability to view and return to previous versions is built straight into the application, and is usually the simplest way to do this. I'm going to demonstrate this with a Word document. If I was to open up a Word document here and potentially deleted a whole bunch of content out of this file, you can save that and close it. And now that data has been deleted out of that file. Luckily, with version history, we can actually return to the previous version of that file before the data was deleted. You can open it again. And this time, what I can do is go to File, Info, and Version History. And again, this is available in any of the Office applications. On the right-hand side, a bar has popped out displaying all the versions for this particular document. You can see the person who last modified it, the date, along with the time. And by selecting the previous version here, you can see now what the document looked like in that last version. You have a couple of options along the top. You can go ahead and immediately restore this file, or you can also select Compare. And Compare will bring up a results screen where you can see the original document, the document as it stands right now, along with a bit of a revision history of what's happened in that document between versions. If I'd like to, you could go ahead and just save this file. You could potentially save it as a new file if you didn't want to override the existing one. However, in my case, I'm going to go ahead and select Restore. And now we're back to that previous version. And if we have a look at the version history again, it actually registers here that the file was restored. So if this was restored in error, and we needed to go back to the version before it was restored, we'll have that option right here as well. Now, as I said, this is in all of the Office applications that have the ability to do version history from directly within the application. However, if you're doing this with something like a Adobe PDF or potentially a Photoshop file or any other sort of file, which might not have version history in the application, you can actually still access much of these features by right-clicking on the file within SharePoint and selecting version history. And again, over here, you'll see that same version log with the ability to select a previous version and either view it or restore it. Thank you again for joining me, and if you have any questions about version history, please feel free to reach out to your ONGC representative. Thank you.